Hey guys, it's Miharu. With the release of the Spyro Reignited trilogy in 2018, we in turn saw a lot more merchandise being produced. Keychains, statues, mugs. There's more than you may think, but have you ever wanted a burnt sheep scented candle, or Elora as a rubber duck? Then you've come to the right place. We're talking about the weirdest and most interesting Spyro merch. Before we begin, I want to give a shout out to Crazy Kariana aka Kari for helping me with this video. She's a fantastic cosplayer and owns an impressive Spyro collection, so please go check out her Twitter and Tumblr. Though pretty hard to find nowadays, the Purple Dragon did have a number of official products back in his early days and through the late 2000s. What I'm going to be discussing is all retro and quite obscure, with only a few people actually owning them or even knowing they exist. I've talked about the history of Spyro fast food promotions before, but now it's time to go beyond Happy Meal toys. The first is this promo shirt from 1998. Nothing too strange, it's just a plain white tee with the render from the Spyro 1 box art. We've all seen this before, but did you ever wonder what the back view of this pose looked like? Well, if you turn the shirt around, that's exactly what you get. Up until a few months ago, this image had never been posted online before, and it's almost surreal to see, like witnessing a historical event from a different angle. Next is this pinball machine from 2001. I should mention that some of the images used in this video were taken from Ajika's Spyro collection, and there's a ton I won't be going over, so I'll leave a link in the description below. I think my favorite thing about this early 2000s stuff is the weird art that was used. It has this knockoff quality about it that's also really charming. Even the logo is something that was only used during this era. Let's take a moment to talk about Spyro in Japan. While not as popular as Crash, a few of his games did manage to get official releases, those being the first two, Season of Ice and Spyro Orange. And just like with Crash, for the PlayStation games, he was also given a cuter, more rounded design, probably to look more appealing. This appearance here is what would be used for the manga. Yes, Spyro had a manga as well, known as Tondemo Adventure Spyro-kun. I couldn't really tell you what's going on in it, so I'll just show you some images out of context. Elora fans are sure to appreciate this one. Then, taking another look at the GBA designs, they went full anime and I love it. It really is a unique take on the character, and this promo strap, courtesy of Rad Spyro, is the only known piece of merch depicting this particular look. Did you know game journalists were given lighters as a way to promote the first game back in 1998? Yeah, cigarette lighters, as a promotional item for an E-rated game. Cigarettes not fancy enough for you? Well, how about cigar matches? Come on down to BB King's Blues Club and feel the burn, kids. Here we have a bonk and go to horny jail inflatable hammer. I've got nothing on this one, no idea who it was made by or why, but there's that fun cartoony artwork again. That's about it. CD Bubblegum. Yes, before there was Bubble Breath, there was Bubble Gum Breath. These were made by Coco's Confectionery and Novelty in, I assume, the early 2000s, and apparently weren't popular with anyone besides fans of Spyro and Christina Aguilera. Alright, here's what you've all been waiting for. It's time for plushies. Starting with holiday Spyros. Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, there's a Spyro for almost every occasion. These are definitely more cute than weird, but they are quite funny, as is this. You know, I always wanted a toy that was a cross between Spyro and Slinky from Toy Story, except apply the spring to his neck only. These are Spyro's Slinky Pets, made by Namco, and they came in two variations, purple and yellow. They're incredibly silly, and all I can think about is Spyro's giraffe neck from the old Reignited footage. And now, I've saved the best for last, the piece of merch that started this whole video in the first place. I present to you Shark Spyro. You thought the original fake Crash plushie was scary? This thing looks like it's going to hunt me down and murder me in a perfectly lit dark alley. Look at this! He looks like the Yeti from Rudolph. This thing is so bizarre that Deo Man himself even has a recreation of it, which can be seen in his streams. I'm sure there's a lot more crazy Spyro merch out there that I've never seen, so if you know of any that I missed, please let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more casual gaming content, and I will see you next time. Until then, this is Miharu, signing off.